Common types of non-consumer fraud at local authorities. Certainly. Here are 20 ways that fraud can occur in UK local authorities, categorized by staff, councillors, and suppliers, along with detailed descriptions for each. Fraud by staff. Payroll fraud. Staff members manipulate the payroll system to create fictitious employees or inflate salaries. They may divert the funds to their personal accounts. Expense fraud. Staff submit false or inflated expense claims, such as inflating the cost of travel or accommodation or claiming for personal expenses. Ghost employees. Staff keep individuals on the payroll who no longer work for the authority, diverting their salary for personal gain. Misuse of authority funds. Staff misuse funds allocated to the authority for personal expenses, such as unauthorized purchases or personal bills. Non-delivery of services. Staff accept payments for services that are not provided or deliberately fail to fulfill their responsibilities while still collecting wages. Fraudulent social care claims. Staff may provide false information to claim social care benefits they are not entitled to, thereby defrauding the authority. Procurement fraud. Staff manipulate the procurement process to favor specific suppliers, receive kickbacks, or award contracts to friends or family members. False invoices. Staff create or approve invoices for goods or services that were never provided, allowing them to redirect funds for personal use. Collusion with suppliers. Staff collude with suppliers by accepting bribes or kickbacks in exchange for preferential treatment, inflated invoices, or non-delivery of goods/services. Misuse of government assets. Staff misuse authority-owned assets, such as vehicles or equipment, for personal purposes or sell them for personal profit. Fraud by councillors. Bribery and corruption. Councillors accept bribes, kickbacks, or gifts in exchange for favourable decisions, contract awards, or granting unauthorised permits forward/licenses. Fraudulent land transactions. Councillors engage in fraudulent land transactions, such as illegally transferring authority-owned land or property for personal gain. Misuse of authority funds. Councillors divert authority funds for personal expenses, such as unauthorized travel, entertainment, or personal investments. Grant fraud. Councillors misrepresent information to obtain grants or funding, using the funds for personal projects or redirecting them to associates. Collusion with suppliers. Councillors collude with suppliers to manipulate the procurement process, secure contracts for personal gain, or receive kickbacks. Fraud by suppliers. Procurement fraud. Suppliers engage in bid rigging or collusion to manipulate the tendering process, ensuring they secure contracts unfairly. False invoices. Suppliers submit false invoices for goods or services that were never provided or inflate the prices, allowing them to receive excessive payments. Non-delivery of goods forward/services. Suppliers accept payment for goods or services but fail to deliver them, defrauding the authority by providing subpar or non-existent products. Kickbacks to staff or councillors. Suppliers offer bribes or kickbacks to staff or councillors in return for securing contracts or receiving preferential treatment. Collusion with staff or councillors. Suppliers collude with staff or councillors to manipulate the procurement process, providing inside information or rigging bids. It's important to note that these descriptions provide general overviews, and each case of fraud may have specific details and variations. Local authorities implement controls and checks to prevent and detect fraud, such as robust financial oversight, internal audits, and reporting mechanisms for suspected fraudulent activities.